welcome to Larry Shaves. Today, we're going to be shaving with Proraso Shave Cream in the red tube. Of course, they say it's red. It's a little darker red than that, but it's got the scent of sandalwood, and I love sandalwood, so we're going to be using that for our shave today. It also comes in a soap in a tub form. We're not going to use that today. Proraso also comes in green. I don't have that one. But it also comes in white. Proraso white, this is for those who have sensitive skin. But today we're going to use this one, Proraso in the red, and then we're also going to finish up with the Proraso aftershave, and absolutely going to finish up as well with the Proraso balm in sandalwood. So with that in mind, our brush kind of matches along with my shirt in the color. This is the Timeless Razor brush handle with another knot, and we're going to be using that today. And for our razor, we're going to use Leaf Shaves Twig. Great little razor, especially for beginning shavers. So we're going to use that, and let's get started. We're going to load up our shave tub, completely empty now. We're going to put about, let's put about that much in, and we're going to work up our lather, and then I'll be right back after we work the lather up for our shave today. All right, I'm back, and we have worked up our lather now. Look at the great lather this makes. Proraso in the red, the sandalwood. So we're going to wet our face now and commence with putting the soap, the cream, well, actually it's not a soap, it's the cream, lather on our face, just like this. I like Proraso. It really works up a good lather. It doesn't take long to work up that lather, and if you get it in the sandalwood, it has a great scent. Now the white has a little bit of a scent to it, but it's not outstanding. I use the white if I want to use an aftershave that I don't have anything to go with it, no soaps to go with it. But I like the sandalwood. Sandalwood's one of my favorite scents. It really is. I love it. So, all right, we're all lathered up and ready to go. We've got our twig ready to go. The twig has just it's similar to the cartridge razor. So if you're coming from cartridge to double edge or single edge shaving, this is a great one to start with. Now, if you're a cartridge shaver thinking about getting into traditional wet shaving, you're not going to find these in a store somewhere. You got to order them online. You just do a search on your computer or on your phone for leaf razors, and you'll see it come up, and do a search on all their products, and you'll see one called the Twig, and that's what I have. So there's a more aggressive one as well, but the Twig is good for beginners or those of us who have sensitive skin. It gets the job done, but it doesn't irritate your skin. Okay, we're doing pass number 1, which is north to south. And if you're contemplating going to wet shaving and you've been a cartridge shaver and you get your stuff at the supermarket or a big box store somewhere, you might be questioning, well, where can I get this stuff? Again, if you go online and do a search for the products, for Proraso, you can type in Proraso and it'll come up with several stores online that sell Proraso, and it'll also come up to the Proraso company itself that you can order from. So, and it doesn't take time, it doesn't take long for it to get here. Just a matter of days. And in some cases, just a couple of days, depending on where you live. But well worth it. Getting into traditional wet shaving. I've done this for about 5 years. Now, I'm not an expert. I'm making videos, but I'm not an expert. I just love to shave this way. It's refreshing, it's relaxing. It's a time of day where you can just sit back, shave, or stand. Some people sit and shave, and that's fine. I've done that on occasion. But you just put out of your mind the whole problems, work, difficulties, and just concentrate on shaving. Because if you're not concentrating, you may cut yourself. But I haven't cut myself in quite a long time because I take my time, I pay attention to what I'm doing, and when you cut yourself, I'm not talking about a big gash. I'm talking about if you have a little pimple or something and you take the tip of it off. One of the only times I can remember that I cut myself, and it was not operational error, it was a problem with the razor blade, and it was with the twig. Again, but it wasn't the twig's problem, it was the blade. And so I'm using the twig now with a good blade and having an excellent shave. Well, that's pass number one. Let's start with pass number two by lathering up again. Look at all the lather we got. We got enough lather here to go 4 or 5 passes of shaving, but we're not going to do that. You got things to do and places to go, people to see. So we're just going to do 2 passes and a touch up on the cheeks. And this is pass number 2. You'll notice I puff out my cheek, excuse me, to make it more taut or tight. And it helps get closer to your shave. Now on the neck part, I go south to north, excuse me, on number 2, pass number 2. A little less irritating. And then I do a touch-up going down. Make sure I get everything. I've still got a little congestion. I've had this now for 5 or 6 weeks. It turned into bronchitis at one point. I got over that, but I still have the congestion. When I was a child, I was suffering from a lot of congestion, and so my parents took me to a specialist, and they run all kinds of tests on me, what I'm allergic to. Excuse me, and I came out with a long list of things I was allergic to. And the doctor actually said, "Are you sure you were born here on this planet? You're allergic to this planet." So, but I've outgrown most of those things. There was an old wives' tale at one point that said, if you have allergies, get yourself a Chihuahua. Well, my parents got a Chihuahua dog. You know, no offense if you like Chihuahuas, but they're a yappy kind of dog. You know, they're always... So I got one of those. And you know what? This is no kidding. My allergies cleared up considerably, and the dog started coughing and wheezing. So I don't know. I don't have a Chihuahua dog now. Maybe I need to get one. We could have named that dog Wheezy. All right, there's pass number 2. We're going to touch up the cheeks a little bit. Boy, this is a great brush too. I like this Timeless Razor Company brush. And it does the job real well. Easy to hold. That is an excellent shave. That shave is finished. I'm going to rinse my face off first with hot water, then cold water, and dry my face off, and then I'll be right back as we finish up the shave. Well, we're back. Rinse the face off, dried it off, and now it's time for our aftershave. And of course, today we're using the Proraso Sandalwood Aftershave Lotion. Take the cap off, pour a little in the hand, just like that. Spread it on the hands and spread it on the face. Wow, that sure has a good scent. I love sandalwood. That is great. Great, great aftershave. Great scent of sandalwood. Then I'm going to use the balm, aftershave balm. This also from Proraso. This is in sandalwood scent, and we're going to use this as our balm, and it doesn't take much. That's all it'll take. Spread it around your hands, then apply it to your face, just like that. Rub it in. Now what this does, it kind of nourishes your skin. And if you've got dry skin, this will help it. And since it's, you always put the balm on first, the shave lotion on first, and then the balm. And that just kind of makes your face very, very smooth, and it'll smell good. If you got some scented balm and scented, of course, aftershave, it'll be a great day ahead. Well, we've had a good shave with Proraso Red in the tube. This is a shave cream. And then we've also used our aftershave Proraso and our shave balm from Proraso. We've used the leaf twig in our shave today. And of course, our brush, Timeless Razor Company's brush handle, and we got a knot that we set in it ourselves. Hope you've enjoyed today's shave. I did. And we'll be back soon for a shave again. Please subscribe to the channel. That helps our channel. Also gives us an opportunity to notify you the next time we upload a shave video. Hope you have a good day, and thank you again for joining us. We'll be back together soon for another shave. Until then, happy shaving.